Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is a general reading. I've created a spread for to guide us with signs and synchronicities that we may be experiencing, whether that be through numbers, names, music, or conversations, dreams. It's various of things. So I pulled three cards. First card representing what are the symbols or signs that we should be aware of as a collective for this week. And the card number two represents what is the lesson of the sign for this week. Um, and the final card would be how can we take what we've learned from this synchronicity or sign or symbol and use it effectively moving forward or for the week. Okay, so the first card represents what we need to be aware of. Cups represent emotions or dreams. Swords will represent conversations that you hear or just having a conversation or a thought, an idea. Pentacles represent numbers, names, or songs, things in the outer world that you're viewing or even hearing. Wands could be an urge to take action, and majors will represent any events that happen or occur, and spiritual guides or some type of spirit or deity that you need to be aware of. And we have the Empress, so this would be a spirit guide. Okay, the Empress is a female deity. I feel like you will be visited or you will be in communication or you'll be getting signs from a female or feminine energy spiritual guide. So someone that holds a feminine energy. Number three, so it could be an ascended master. So for example, it could be Isis, or it could be, just for an example, these are just Lakshmi. It could be any female deity or an ascended master or something like that will come to you to assist you. And it could even be someone that you're connected to, such as a family member or a friend who's passed on the other side, or an ancestor from that you never met, but they're here to assist you. It's of so if you're hearing a voice of a feminine energy, a woman's voice in your mind, or visiting you in your dreams, or something like that. Or you might see feminine names a lot that have nothing to do with anyone you know of. It could just be a random name. Like I've been seeing the name Nikki's been coming up a lot. I've been doing readings for a lot of people named Nikki, and I've been seeing that name a lot. So I don't know, maybe there's a guide or someone I'm connected to by the name of Nikki, or some type of female spiritual guide that wants to assist me or help me moving forward. So I feel like you should pay attention to that. Okay, the second card will represent what is the lesson of the sign. So what is the lesson that the spirit guide is trying to teach us? And we have another major arcana, which is the Hierophant card. And this is a spiritual teacher or a spirit authority figure, such as a pope or a pastor, a minister, a spiritual guider, also with spiritual institutions. I feel like what the lesson is, this spiritual guide is trying to teach us a very valuable lesson to master ourselves spiritually. I feel like they're trying to get us to get through an obstacle or something to move us forward on our journey spiritually, like master something that maybe we've been having difficulties or dealing with for a while. Some type of awakening. I feel like it has the influence of this past full moon that we've had in Scorpio, but at the influences of that, we need to get over these things. A lot of people have been expressing that they've been very emotional, and that's a release thing. We're releasing, so I feel like there's something that we need to overcome, and that is the lesson that we're learning. The final card will represent how can we take what we've learned and use it effectively. And we all have major arcana, so the Justice card. So what we can take what we've learned and use it effectively is, I feel like we're balancing ourselves out. This is of emotional balances. Things need to be, cords need to be cut. The sword here, there's things that needed to be cut away, and we're now seeing that. It might have not been easy for us to get through these lessons this week, or this coming week or the past few days with this occurrence of the full moon. But we have to move forward, knowing that things were in our highest good, no matter how hard or how difficult it was for us, or even how difficult it is for us to see it now, that things needed to occur in the way that they did for things to be balanced within ourselves and with our outer world. Because I feel like a lot of us have been dealing with things that were unjust to us, or we feel are unjust, and those things need to be balanced and weighed accordingly to karma and by spirit. They are balancing our energies. So for a story, the reason why I was guided to share this was because I've been hearing songs in my head, and I feel like a lot of us, I would advise Twin Flames to listen to this song. It's the Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love? And my mom used to play this song a lot, and I like this song, but I never really listened to the lyrics, like really listened to them. When you listen, it sounds like a conversation between two people. So it's like Divine Feminine sings one verse and Divine Masculine's perspective in the second verse is how I got it. So I was in the shower singing the song. And if you don't know the song, I just was singing it in the shower. So for the youngins that don't know, I would look up this song. It's Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love? And if you listen to the lyrics, it's basically they're telling each other how they feel in the verses, but the song is I'll try to sing it, but how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. So the lyrics are they're kind of expressing how they feel about each other, but they're questioning the depth of their love or the actions. So I feel like you should really listen to those songs. So for the youngins that don't know, look up the Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love, or read the lyrics. And it has a lot of deep meanings. I felt like I was supposed to say that for someone. I don't know. And my singing is shitty, so forgive me, but there's a point to it. So I hope that this reading helps some of you or resonates. I might not do this often. It was just something sporadic that I feel I needed to share. So I hope you all have a good week and you pay attention to signs and synchronicities, your dreams, journal everything, write everything, and pay attention to numbers, 22, 2, 4, 444, 5. There's balancing happening and there's divine intervention happening and divine life changes happening right now, of course. So be on the lookout for that. You all take care. Bye-bye.